What's up, everyone? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to do a very important video, and this is going to be all about raid. Raid is an important part of this game. You get 6 energy capped at a time, 1 refresh per hour, and you're going to climb the ranks. As you could see, as you go up, you get higher rewards. And these are great because you're going to get summons. And these are the summons that are going to make your roster stronger. You're also going to get Khal Drago shards, which eventually over time, you will essentially get a 7-star for free just by doing raids. The higher you go, the better off. And with the free city synergy, eventually when that team comes out, it's going to be pretty sick. So you get lots of resources. And let's talk about a couple of tips. The first one is how to maximize your points. As you could see on the leaderboard, I'm number 4. Some people pay to refresh attacks, but I'm not really into that right now. Maybe when I get higher up, I will. But here's the first thing you could do. So if you look at this opponent right here, you'll see that you're getting 16 silver, 1.1k food, and plus 16. But you know what? That plus 16 doesn't sound very appealing when you could go over here to the leaderboard and you can attack someone. And as you could see right here, you get plus 30. So every day it refreshes. You could go on your leaderboard right here and click and attack someone. I'll show you. I'll just do a attack right now to get plus 30. This is how you're going to maximize your points. Let's put this on 2 times speed. And this is how you get plus a lot of points. Plus 30 from this. So, yeah, it's really important that you do raid. I know some people will do it, some people won't, but it's definitely a great way to gain resources in the game. So you might as well take advantage of it. So we're going to do this battle really fast, and then I'm going to go to tip number 2. So let us take out Tyrion here. Let's burn him. Okay, he's done. Yeah. Okay, what do we got? Okay, so now the damage is higher. Normal part of raid. And the match is over. And as you could see, plus 30. Plus 30. Now, the next tip I want to share is, you see we only got 1k food and 16 gold. Well, this tip is going to teach you how to farm more food and gold. If we go to opponents, as you could see, we can get 16 silver and 1.1k food. But I think we could do better. So here we're going to refresh. The first refresh is free, and then after that, you have to pay 50 food. Don't worry about the 50 food because you're going to make it up in no time. The strategy here is to cycle through until you get someone with a higher resource count. And it might take a while. So here we go. We got a guy with 116 silver, 9k food. Now, some opponents you can beat, some opponents you can't beat, but this is someone I could face and get a hell of a lot more resources. This I would recommend when you're in the end of raid and you have good position. So another thing for the raid is the promotion zone. You're going to look at every promotion zone. It's either going to be 10, the top 10 advance, or the top 12 advance, depending where you're at. Then you have remaining zone, which is to stay in the same tier, and then the demotion zone. We obviously don't want to be in demotion zone, but you can be in remaining zone. If you do go into promotion zone, then I will advance to the next tier, and when reward payouts come, I get the next set. So that is great right then and there. So This is how you approach raid. It's a very important part of the game. Every week you could be getting tons of resources. I'll just even show you Iron Throne. Like 20 shards of Drago, 400 dragon currency every week, 5 green tokens, 6 of the grand summon tokens, and the rest of the resources are okay. They're not great, but even if you get into gold, even if you get into gold 3, you're still getting 3 of those purple summons, 1 green summon, 100 of those gold dragons, and 8 shards. So eventually you're going to have a nice Drago. He's going to build up Drago. You just have to keep pumping through and grinding this out. It does refresh 1 an hour, so you can just wait for it and do all your attacks. Do it at night before you go to bed. Do it when you wake up in the morning. If you have time during the day, try to get these out because these rewards are great. Especially if you're free to play, you could get lots of resources, and this can help you in both ways. If you're struggling on silver, I just showed you a way how you could get over 100 silver and food. I know if you're stuck and gated between characters with star levels that can't go higher, you can increase their gear. You could power up their gear, and let's say we go to Ned Stark. This is a level 1. We want to upgrade this gear. It costs food, and it costs a lot of food. So we go back here to where we were on the raid board, and right there, that's 9k food for this one fight. Again, some you can't beat, some you will be able to beat, but just keep cycling through. It only costs 50 food for each refresh. Definitely do this to take advantage of the resources. Also, work on your buildings. Make sure to always have something going so your resources get better. So I hope you enjoyed this raid video. This will definitely give you the tips. So use your leaderboard, attack those for the plus 30, and cycle around your opponents until you get the food and silver that you need.